Rosebuds. Of course, it's your favorite Rosebud, Nisa K. And I know it's been a minute, but I decided I was going to go ahead and come back to you guys with a voiceover. If you hear my daughter in the background, I'm sorry, but I did want to come to you guys with a voiceover. But what we're going to sit here and discuss right now is Erykah Badu. And I know you guys see on the screen this little tweet here where it says, "I love you unconditionally. That doesn't mean I support your poor choices. I want healing for you and anyone you have hurt as a result of you being hurt. Is that strange to you? That's all I've ever said. Anything else has been fabricated or taken out of context." Erykah Badu. So, I'm not sure if you guys know. I'm pretty sure you guys do know. But I'm pretty much going to go ahead and discuss this anyway. So, there was a situation where Erykah Badu came out and made a statement regarding R. Kelly. And when she made this statement, everybody pretty much started assuming that she was trying to defend R. Kelly and that she was excusing what R. Kelly did. Which, in tune, I didn't feel that way. I felt like she's looking at the situation like, at the end of the day, R. Kelly is still a friend. What he did was wrong. He's very wrong for what he did. And he needs help. And I've said it in prior videos. There's a lot of situations where a victim becomes a predator. Hurt people hurt people. He wasn't able to overcome his situation and rise above it and be able to put good jujus and good vibes out there and not hurt anybody and bring light to a situation that is going on within the Black community of little boys and girls being molested, and it's swept under the rug like, oh, we're not going to deal with that. Like, don't talk about it, or some kind of way flipping it around and blaming you and it being your fault. That is pretty much what she was saying. She's saying he needs help. He needs counseling. He needs to go through healing. And once he heals, maybe he can see what he did was wrong and be able to be empathetic and apologetic to the people he hurt, especially when he is able to come to the realization within himself, if that makes sense. And so a lot of people are angry with Erykah Badu. You feel however you want to feel on the situation. I'm not here to change your opinion, because at the end of the day, that's what this is. Everybody has an opinion. Not everybody's opinion is going to be the same. I, however, do feel that just because she is saying that she loves him unconditionally means that, oh, she supports him for what he does. Let's be real. You have uncles who are sitting here and molesting like nieces and nephews and their own children. And with it, does that change the fact that you love your uncle? I mean, you might feel a way towards him, but at the end of the day, it's not going to change the fact that he's family and you still have some form of love for him because he's family. That's not going to change. But you're still going to know what he did was wrong. What he did, he was dirty for. Even if you do see that being family and you love them, that doesn't excuse what they did. And they need to be like, they need to have ramifications, and they need to go through like their day of being judged, because this ain't right. It's not right what's going on. And anybody who tries to sit there and explain it being right, I don't understand. I truly, truly, truly don't understand. And then I want to get into the topic of what I've been hearing lately. Again, I'm sorry, guys, my daughter. And then I want to get into the topic of what I've been hearing lately about, oh, this is a prosecution against R. Kelly, and how there are white men who've done the same thing, like Hugh Hefner and Elvis Presley and stuff like that. And what's so funny is me and my significant other had a conversation about this, and he even brought that at Bella. Sorry, guys. And he even brought that conversation up too to me. And hold on real quick. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get my daughter. Up to me. And we had a discussion about it. And like I sat here and I told him, you're right. But just because they didn't get persecuted for what they did means that R. Kelly shouldn't be. And he should still be free to roam around and do whatever he wants to do. Because at the end of the day, he's still out here still trying to recruit women and do whatever he wants to do. So we should just let him go scot-free because they weren't persecuted, even though he knew what he did was against the law. He knew what he did was wrong when he did it. And to me, I feel like that's a follower mentality. Like, come on, at the end of the day, are you going to go out here and you going to rob a bank because, oh, well, these people did it and they didn't go to jail and nothing happened to them and da-da-da, even though you know it's against the law and you potentially could go to jail? Are you going to sit here and say, well, I shouldn't go to jail because this man didn't go to jail and he's white, or this man didn't go to jail and he's white, or this? Like, that makes no sense to me, because at the end of the day, you know you're committing a crime. You know there's a possibility of you being persecuted on your crime. So how do you feel it's a justification for R. Kelly just because the Hugh Hefners and the Elvis Presleys didn't go to jail or get arrested? And right now, I want Weinstein to go down, or whatever that guy's name is, who it came out that he was raping all those women and stuff like that. But then at the end of the day, you also have to look at the fact that he's also come out where allegedly he came out with proof that he didn't rape the women who were coming out against him. It wasn't like that. It makes no sense to me to try to sit here and give R. Kelly a pass just because the Hugh Hefners and the Elvis Presleys and all of them got away with it and nothing ever happened to them. I don't understand that. And then, like, here's my opinion on the situation. If you listen to his music, that is you. That is your opinion. You have that right. That's the thing is, and everything we do, everybody has choice. That's your choice. I'm not going to ever sit there and take your choice away from you, but just sit here and acknowledge the fact that you're okay with listening to music that was written for little girls. You had girls that are coming out saying, oh yeah, this song was written for me when I was 14, 15, 16. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. He wrote a song for Aaliyah, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. And me growing up in the era of Aaliyah, I sat here and I used to listen to that song until I found out what he was doing and how they were involved. And it made me sick because I'm like, wow. He's trying to push it out there. He's trying to push what's the word I'm looking for? Pedophilia. He's trying to push that pedophile shit out there in the open and make it normal, and people aren't even catching on to what he's doing. Like, my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. So your mind knows what you're doing is wrong, but because your body wants it, you just gonna go ahead and give in to your urges, is what you're pretty much singing about, which your urges were young girls. Like, there's meaning behind these songs. If you want to listen to them, you can listen to them. I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to sit here and talk down on you. But my opinion of it is you're normalizing pedophilia. And you cannot sit here and tell me different when you were listening to songs and singing along to songs that were written for little girls and talking about sexual relationships for little girls. Everybody wants to sit here and say you have to be able to separate the music from the guy, just like they say you have to be able to with Bill Cosby. But the difference between Bill Cosby and R. Kelly is Bill Cosby was playing a character. Bill Cosby was playing a role. You feel me? He had a script he had to follow that he didn't write. He was just an actor. He followed the script. R. Kelly is writing and singing songs for little girls. These songs are pertaining to little girls. Y'all want to excuse that fact, though. Y'all want to excuse the fact that it's a completely different situation. Completely different. Because R. Kelly has the ability and he has pretty much control over his artisticness to where if he wants to write a song, he can write a song. He can write about whatever he wants to be. Bill Cosby just had to read a fucking script. That's what he had to do. So how is that even the same? excuse me. But hey, you feel however you feel on it. You feel however you feel on it. Again, I don't judge nobody, because me being a Christian, I don't hold the right to judge. I don't. That's not for me, especially with me knowing that I'm not perfect, knowing that I've committed sins myself. I'm not going to sit here and judge anybody. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and act like something is right when it's not. I'm not going to sit here and bypass a situation where somebody did wrong and be like, oh, that's okay. No. Just like I wouldn't sit here and I wouldn't give like somebody going around and murdering people. All right, guys. So we ran into a little situation where it cut off before I could finish what I was trying to relay and portray. But I'm going to go ahead and I put this in because I feel it's very important. But just like I was saying, if your family went out and murdered somebody, you love your family, that's never going to change. But at the same time, wrong is wrong. They committed a crime. So they have to pay for their actions. No matter how much you love them, no matter how much, they're my baby. They're my baby. When they're wrong, they're wrong. And you got to be able to sit there and use that discernment, because not trying to sit here and bring up any situation or anything like that. But let's be real. A lot of Black folks expect white people to be held accountable for things that they do now, all the way back to what they've done to our ancestors during slavery. If you want accountability for their wrongdoings from the past all the way to the present, but you can't use that same discernment with R. Kelly, then you're trying to perpetrate a double standard that you guys sit here and complain about on a constant basis of how the whites get more than we do and they can do this and they can do that. And there's a double standard. You're trying to implement that same thing. This is your favorite Rosebud. When it comes to I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end the subject here. And we're going to go ahead and move on to some other things. I just want to go ahead and get a couple of videos pop in there because I'm trying to play without further ado. I will also try to get some of my makeup tutorials out there because I know I haven't been doing videos lately. But those who still follow, I greatly appreciate you. And again, like, comment, subscribe. Follow your girl, everything Gossip Bud 87. I got a Facebook, I got a Twitter, and I got an Instagram, and I got a Snapchat. Follow your girl. It's free. It ain't hurting nothing. I'm not asking for no money. Like my daughter said. Like my daughter said in the background. It's free. But all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you went through this entire rant, I really, really appreciate you guys. I thank you guys so much for being such loyal followers to me. And I know there's not very many, but I still appreciate those few that I have. So again, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for the support. Love you guys, and catch you in the next video.